afternoon, and welcome back to another video. Part 2, as they say. If you've seen my part 1 video down at the North Channel in Buryport, where I was looking for fresh bait, i.e. whiting, and done very well, to be honest. The purpose of that video was to obtain some fresh bait ready for today's session and follow the story on, go out, catch fresh bait, go to another mark, use the fresh bait and catch something bigger. Today we're down at Porthgain on the beautiful Pembrokeshire coast. Myself and Carl are just set up in Porthgain quarry. Very windy, however the wind is coming over the top of us, so very fishable. Part 2 video was never meant to be at Porthgain. We were heading to St Justinian's. No, that's a lie, to Tregennis, sorry. to Tregennis to fish for chance of a taupe, bullus, spur dogs and so on. But the wind over there be too strong and in your face. So as you can see as well also, I'm filming on my phone. Stupidly, I left my SD card for my Action 4 DJI in the van. And I'm not walking back to get that, definitely not. We're here an hour before low water. I took some advice off one of my close friends of how to fish this mark. It's the first time we fished it. I have been over there doing some recce's and walking with my family not so long ago, just to check out the mark before we got here. Because as I've explained before, it's always best to do some research, make sure it's safe to fish and so on. You may be able to hear in the background the swells are pretty big, however there's plenty of spots to land fish, and them swells I think are dropping down towards the tip of high water. So we're going to be fishing here all day, fishing into darkness, and just see how it goes really. Although it wasn't planned as the mark to come to, I'm hopeful, I'll be honest. It's been doing quite a few fish of late. See some of the catch reports on social media channels of lads catching spur dogs and bullus here. And we're going to be fishing for herring with the feathers. So if we can get some of that live bait also, it's going to increase our chances. But we're now going to get set up. We're having a few practice casts. Carl's had a few chucks with the feathers already because he's excited and can't wait. But I'm going to get myself set up now. Going to grab an all-important coffee out of my flask today, unfortunately. Not any freshly ground coffee as normal. Because it's a bit of a walk up them steps, as you've probably seen at the beginning of this video. But yeah, we're here, hour before tide. I shall bring you guys back when we're set up. We've got a bait in the water and see if we can get some of them bullus and spur dogs that are here. We know darkness is going to be the better, like I've said, but there's always a chance, there's always a chance if you're fishing rather than sat waiting. So we're going to get set up, get out there, like I said, and bring you back shortly and give you an update on what we're going to be doing, how we're going to be doing it, and ultimately why we're doing it. But for now, keep watching. So then, as you can see, it's not looking good for me. I'm on my way back to the van because I'm a big believer of if you're going to do something, do it properly. So I'm going to get my SD card like a true warrior. I'm trekking all the way to the van, taking the SD card out the drone because I had one in there, and then I'm going to make my way back to the mark. In the meantime, Carl's going to be doing some feathering for the herring. Hopefully he'll have a pool full of fresh bait by the time I get back, with a bit of luck. And then it should be perfect timing anyway for me to get a bait in the water. The advice I've been given is 2 hours of the flood it stops pulling left, so that time would be perfect for me to get a bait when I get back. Look at this. Wow, what a venue. Lovely. You may not be able to be clearly because of the wind, but things have just got to be done. It is what it is, as they say. But it's really windy up on top here anyway. Down where we are, down in the quarry, it's a lot less windy because it's coming over the top of us. One more time. Yes, absolutely love West Wales. Fantastic place to live, fantastic place to visit, and a fantastic place to fish. So anyway, I got this rubbish walk back to the van, pick up the tiniest of SD cards and make my way back. So I will be catching you up when I get back to the mark. Big bright red face, dying of thirst, 2 stone lighter, but you know what, do it properly, and I won't forget an SD card ever again in my life. So onwards and upwards and then backwards. See you shortly. Yes, as you can see, I'm back at the mark. To be honest, not a bad walk really. Big man still going for herring. Haven't caught any as yet, but to be honest, when I got back, he was having 5 minutes. It's been a long day at the bakery for him. Yeah, he's back on trying for the herring now anyway. Got the bins, because I forgot them as well. Dolphins have arrived. Quite close in, to be honest, and fantastic to see. If you have never sort of been down here visiting, I strongly suggest you come down to the West Wales Pembrokeshire coastline, have a little walk along the coastal paths, take 5 minutes and look out to sea and see if you can spot any of the dolphins, because there's no better feeling than seeing seals and dolphins in their own habitat and watching their behaviour is fantastic. So it only means one thing really, dolphins are here, there's got to be the bait fish here, because that's what they're here for as well. So hopefully the big man behind me can start filling up the rock pools with fresh herring for us, and then it's game on, because the title of the last video, fresh is best. This is part 2. I'm hoping that the first video wasn't a waste of time and a waste of effort. However, like I've said, this isn't the venue I wanted to do part 2 on. We're pretty much forced here because of the weather. There is some big swells out there today, so slightly concerning. However, we have got a net and there's plenty of space to land some fish if we do eventually hook some. We're fishing here till dark tonight, which is always best, as we know. A chance of picking up some bullets at that time, spur dogs. With this weather, there's chance of a taupe. So yeah, it's all looking exciting, to be honest. Looks like we're stuck in the rocks behind me. That is an issue. If you ever come down this way, and have a go for the herring and the mackerel, bring plenty of small leads, plenty of feathers, because it is rough out in front of us there. It is rough. Looks like we're going to lose this one. As you can see as well, I've taken off the Titan coat because I was absolutely boiling when I got back. Way too much of a unit. So I've got the Rab coat on now. Smaller, thinner, not as warm, I don't think, but it's not cold today. It is windy just around that corner, and it's quite bitter, but this is ample for us here today. Make sure you've got studded rock boots on for safety. It's quite an easy underfoot, this mark. Easy to get to and sort of comfortable-ish when you're here. So I would always recommend studded boots. I'm just about to bait up my first rod anyway. Carl hasn't got one out as yet. Like I said, the advice we've been given is 2 hours. 2 hours of the flood. It will stop pulling us left. That's another one gone. Feather's gone. Have to rig them back up now. We've got to keep going. Don't let it dishearten you. You know, if you are fishing with the feathers, just keep going. Keep at it. Keep working at it. You know, do things properly, as I said just now. But yeah, 2 hours after the flood anyway is when it stops pulling left, which is around about now. So I'm going to get my first rod out and see if we can make episode 2 of Fresh is Best work with the first one. I know it's been fishing well here of late. A lot of the online media platforms, some of the lads around this area have been catching the bullus and spur dogs and a couple of taupe, I think. If you'd have seen Gareth Griffiths, GG Guiding, the Human Trawler YouTube channel, if you'd have seen him on his latest video, that was on this very mark here, where him and his friends had bullus at dark. And he actually caught fresh herring and moved on to another mark then and had a beautiful taupe. So to add to that huge tally of his. So yeah, you know, fingers crossed. I think we're going to be into a few fish. The signs are good. The swells are slightly concerning. But, you know, if you ever come on your own to one of these marks, you know, I strongly suggest you turn around and don't come on your own. They're definitely a mark for two people unless you're a seasoned angler. I know some of the lads who are seasoned taupe anglers, you know, they know exactly what they're doing. And, you know, they know when to turn around because the swells are too big when you're on your own. But, you know, two or three of you, look after each other, fish sensibly, and, you know, you'll do all right. You'll be fine. Dolphins are still here. They're coming in quite close now, so, you know, the bait fish must be here, which is always a positive. Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready for action, I think. I'm going to bait up now one of them fresh whiting that I caught at the North Channel the other day. Get that out there. I think I've brought the 10 that I caught. I think I brought them all with me to share between me and Carl. So at some point through the day, we'll both have a go with them. I think I'll start with the fresh whiting and then move on to the frozen mackerel that we've got. And hopefully in the meantime, then we can get some of this fresh herring or fresh mackerel maybe that looks like there's a possibility of him being out there. We will catch up with Carl later on. He can tell you what he's doing, what he's up to, what his tactics are today, because he loves this place. He has said this could be one of his favourite marks. So who knows? You may see us more often here. I know that when we bring Mr. Spooligan himself, Mr. Craig, I'm sure he's going to love this mark. I think he did say he's fished here many, many years ago with a club with his brother, but he hasn't been here for many years. So, yeah, I think he's going to love this place. We're going to bring Jonathan Wood. Just been on the phone to him, letting him know what the mark's like. So he's pretty excited to get down here as well. He has been working away. That's why he's not here with us today. So he's been working away for the week, and he's got 2 young daughters. So he's at home spending his time with his family. So well done, mate. That's the right decision. Luckily for me and Carl, we're home every day with our families. We don't have to work away. So we probably have a lot more fishing time than he does. But I know he's keen to get back out. And I think there's talk of him coming out with us next weekend. So you'll see him on, not the next video, because the next video is the long-awaited Beachcast episode 9 with our epic guest. That's being filmed on Tuesday. Today is Saturday. So in 3 days' time, I'll be back out. Me, Craig, and our guest filming along this coastline somewhere. With an amazing guest who's got an amazing story to tell. It's definitely going to be one of the best ones we've done to date. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. Anyway, right, I'm going to get my first rod out. I'm not going to put 2 rods out, just not going to put 1 rod out. I think so is Carl. Test the water out there, see how the tide's running, and then in a couple of hours we'll put the 2 out and go all guns blazing. Then up to high water and probably fish. You know, see how things are going 1 or 2 hours after high water. Back down to the van if that cafe's open, an extra hot latte, and maybe a bite to eat, and then a journey home and discuss our next venture. So the rods, let's get the rods out. Right then, it's time to get the first bait out. I'll just run you through the tackle I'm using. So we've got 7-ounce lead on an imp, 100-pound Asso Classic rig body, Cedra swivel, 100-pound hook link, down to a lottie tong wire bite end, Varivas catfish hooks, and an 8-0 Varivas BMX. Bait of choice, as you probably already know, look at that. Yes, fresh whiting. So what I like to do with the whiting while baiting it up is firstly cut, I don't know, inch or so off the tail. Just nip the nose. And then I'll nip across the belly, just ever so slightly, just to streamline it up slightly. Slice it down the middle. Make a little channel for the 100-pound line. This is a handy bit of kit, mind. Retractable knife, especially when using a rucksack. Safety first. Retractable knife is the key. Anyway. Yeah, lot of tongue wire through the head, into the body there, and I'm using the Innova heavy duty cotton. Whip it on, plenty of it as we always do. Make sure that bait stays on. Here we go. Oh, Carlos is out. Woohoo! He's excited. Oh, this looks good. Fair dues. Fresh is best. Come on. Let's have it. Plenty of cotton. So that's Carl's first rod out. I'm going to follow suit shortly. Just finishing my baiting up and I'll show you what it looks like. Fresh whiting. I say fresh. I have frozen this down because the tide was perfect for me on Wednesday. Just a little bit late then to keep it unfrozen till today, which is Saturday. So I did freeze it as soon as I got home from the mark. I froze it down straight away. Just finish the cotton in. Plenty of cotton. Loves a bit of cotton. Through the bait. Once. Through the cotton. Twice. Roll your cotton. Tighten it up. That saves the cotton coming undone then. And then look at that. Fresh whiting. Out there. Tope-tastic. Spur-tastic. Maybe not huss-tastic till later, but I got a feeling that today fresh is best. Yes! Here we go. A heading I've landed. Leave it to me, Fitzy boy. Third cast, double shot of heading. Game on. Setting up the second heading rod now and hopefully get a whole pool of these ready towards high water then and let's get on the fish. Fresh is best. Let's come on. Let's get this old mackerel out there. We'll put this one out and then we get on the fresh heading then. We've only had 3 at the moment, but we're going to carry on going. The more the better. I already had this one baited up, so this is no good. I've lost an imp. 2 minutes, I'll put a new imp on and we'll get this rod out then. Handy bit of kit. Bring all your little bits of spares. Here we go. Another imp, just clip it on the bottom. And we're back fishing. Let's try again. Bitter wind. Really cold out in front. But just around the corner there, just behind the camera, it's lovely. Right, let's try again. Let's get this one out there. Herring sat nicely in a rock pool. I'll show you them in a minute. Here we go. Here we go in. Let's get it out there. Don't need a big swing here. You're not swinging the lead round. Nice overhead thump. Make sure you've got some tidy footing. No twist. Tidy footing, out it goes. There she goes. She's out there. She is out there. Hopefully, if them herring are there, it means the bigger fish are there too, so watch this space. That's all I'm saying. Carl's back on the herring, just there. Which is what I'm going to be doing in a second. You got out there. See if I can grab this herring out the pool. Where is he? There he is. There he is. The fish whisperer. Oh, the fish whisperer, boy. I got him. Oh, there he is. Look at that. Lovely little bait. In the other pool with the rest. And I'll show you them three shortly. I'll use my phone to film them. But that's the rods out now with the whole mackerel. Cal's background there. Hopefully catching a few more herring. Next cast is going to all be about the live bait, so fingers crossed. Stay positive, stay focused, and keep going. Haven't said that for a bit, have I? Come on! Right then, bait up rod number 2. You know what's going on this one. Mr. Herring. Plenty of cotton on this one. Someone else has just turned up over the other side. Let's get some cotton on him. Here we go. Plenty of cotton. Plenty of cotton. Fresh is best, we know this. Is this the way to do it? Fresh is best. Yep. Fresh is definitely best. Let's get this whipped on. I'm looking forward to getting this one out there. Plenty of cotton. Thing is with fresh bait, it's the blood, the scent trail. You know, these predatory fish. That's what they're looking for. You can smell it from over a mile away, a shark, I think, or maybe 3 miles, I can't remember. Carl's putting his second rod out as well now. I can smell it now. Oh, he's excited. Here we go. This is the bait. Will our master plan come together? That's him. Lob a bit of the tail off. This bait looks good. This bait looks really good. The top hook in. There it is. And there we go. Fresh herring. Ready to get out there on the second rod. Clean my hands. Let's get it out there. Huh? Fresh is best. This is it. We'll soon see. We will soon see. So we've had 2 casts. This one now being the 3rd cast. And being the freshest of baits. The other 2 have obviously been fresh but frozen, if there is such a thing. I just got a feeling that this may just be the bait we've been waiting for. What do you reckon? This is best now when it goes out there. Right, let's get it out. There's a bit of a tidal pull right now, so cast straight out. I've angled my rods differently. Let's get it in the... I've used a splashdown on this one. I don't want no mistakes. Here we go. Rubber strap in place because my hands are a bit slippery. Up here we go. There she goes. Oh, it's out there. It's lovely. This is the one. This is it. Move the rod over. We're starting to get into showtime now, aren't we? Always set your clutch, your ratchet. And let's listen for that when it goes. On the fresh. Carl's on the fresh. Carl is on the fresh. Wicked a fresh bait, isn't it? Got the blood content on it now. I don't think there's any better bait out there than fresh, is there? You can't beat the fresh, like. It's a bit cold though, isn't it? Let's get a mic on Fitzy then. Here we go. Here we go, sir. We've got one fresh heading left after this, so we've got them. We're going to be having them both out now. One left. We'll get back onto the feather rod shortly. Scissors, yeah. Get the feather rod shortly. What we need is a Spooligan holster for a rucksack. It's a little bit more tricky. There's the guys over the other side over there. I think they're just weighing up their options, I think. If I'm honest, it's not for me. I think there's way too much swell over that side. But you know, there's 2 of them. As long as they think they can fish safe. All the best to them and good luck, I think. Just hope we have the first fish in it. Yeah. Back on there. So you've got fresh whiting, is it?
Fresh whiting out on the one now. Been out now, it's due to come in. I got this fresh head in to get out on the second rod now.
Yeah, I think Erin could be the key. Our friend that told us the ways, one of his things were if you catch fresh herring, the spurs and the tope won't be far away. So we've got the herring here, and then we're in the pool over there. Next stop, tope, spur, or the spur dog. Here he goes. Fitzy's on the way. Get out the way. You know what he's like when he starts casting. Not a care in the world, like. Yeah, so there must have been a few shoals out there, I think. Let's tighten them lines up.
Do go straight, John, or
Yeah, straight out, yeah. Very strange tide. It's bringing the line slack all the time.
yeah.
But, you know, we're waiting for that all-important, you know, run, really. Here we are.
Here we go.
Carl's on his way out now over there. You see him in the background. I think we've got a great chance. This could be a great chance for us now. Fresh bait.
The water calmed right down out further, mind.
Yeah, it's nice to know. I mean, the idea of fresh is best. Me going to North Channel was to, you know, catch the whiting. I did freeze them down straight away, so they're not ultimately fresh. The ultimate test is going to be now with these herring out there.
I'll go up right a bit, right?
Yeah. So yeah, it's Carl's out his fixed bulls today, his bullseyes with his T1000s. I've brought T1200s, my favoured West rod, and I've paired them up today with some Saltus 30Hs. My power arrows are sat at home resting. So there he goes. He's out there. He's just hit the lighthouse down there on the right hand side.
She's out there, boy.
That's it. So it's two fresh herring out there. Two of the whiting we caught. We have got some frozen joeys with us as well, so I'll give them a try later on. We've got one herring left in the pool down there. We're going to get back on the herring rods now anyway, and see if we can get some more, because we need more, pretty much. The confidence you have when you're in it, the confidence you have when you've got fresh bait on.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's booming. It's like winning the lottery. It's like winning the lottery.
There's 3 here, there's more there. It's got to be.
Yeah, they're not. You know, they're a big shoal fish, and there's not just 3 little ones there. There's plenty more there. It's just a matter of keeping at it, innit? It's hard work, but do you know what? It pays off, doesn't it?
It's a lot nicer up this side, that's for sure.
He's off around the corner on the rods. See one going out now. I think I'm going to join him. Them lads just over the way there. They're just contemplating how to fish, because I could see them sort of pointing down below into the swells and the rocks, and just making sure it's safe to get down to get any fish, get the casting and so on. But you know, we're here if they need us. All they got to do is shout. We can give them a hand. Always happy to help. Confidence is high, baby. Here we go. Right then, back on the herring rods. You can watch them guys, make sure they're safe for a bit. Right then, quick update. Still only 3 herring. A couple of other lads now turned up just to the left of us. I'm unsure what they're fishing for. I'm not sure it's the same as us, but we shall soon find out. Brought a lovely little dog with them. I've just had one of my quickfire 10 questions, my favourite crisp, which is the Monster Munch hot and spicy, or sweet and spicy, whatever it's called. Cup of coffee, and now you know what's coming next. Yeah, boy. So don't mind me, I have my Mars back. The rods now are out anyway. I've got one on a fresh herring and one on, I've put half a mackerel on the other one, just to see what's about. Holding nice in the tide now. Swells have died down, which we knew they would do. So it's just a matter of now sitting and waiting. Carl is back on the herring, trying to, I think he's stuck at the moment. He's stuck, isn't it? Yeah, see if we can get a few more herring for us. The boys across the way who came earlier on that I showed you, a couple of casts, and they've had a couple of herring straight away, so things are looking up. As it stands, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 6 anglers at the quarry here at Porthgain. We were here first. The guys on the opposite side came a few hours after us, and then these two guys just turned up now. So, I've had to go back on the heading around the corner there where I caught my two. Not another bite, nothing. I'm just having a little break. So it's my back in my old age. Yeah, lovely little mark.
Fuck off.
Imagine this now in the summer. How nice it would be here, out of the wind, hauling fish for fun. Carl's just lost a lead. Standard. Never lost a feather, would you?
Yeah, lead, look.
So we just lost the lead anyway. Well, plenty of leads. Only 2 ounce leads we're using. Plenty of them. I haven't lost any of the bigger leads as yet. So, you know, as it stands, for me, I know it's our first time here and we took advice, but it's not a rotten bottom mark at the moment. We haven't found the need. Who's to say that may change? I don't know. But I think something is definitely going to happen. You know, it's all coming to plan. Part 1 of this video, getting the whiting, tick, done, and bait size whiting as well, which is what I wanted. Part 2 now. Look at them over there, Carl, look at them. Look at the birds.
Yeah.
There's a massive pile of birds out at sea, smashing the herring to death. Smashing them. Hundreds and hundreds of birds. So they're further out at the moment. Let's hope they start to get this way. But yeah, they are diving into the water and picking up herring one after another. So, another good sign. There is bait fish in the area, although they're a bit far out, but they are in the area. It's going crazy out there. Fair play. Never know, it might draw them in this way. Who knows? Looking forward to tomorrow, picking up a new car. One that my wife is happy to drive because she doesn't like the current car we've got, it's too big. Although this one's slightly big, not as big as the one we got, so I'm hoping she just gets in it and drives it. Just waiting for that all clutch to go, all that important clutch run to go. Know we're in the fish. Know that our fresh bait has worked. You know,
there's feeding friends out there, isn't there?
Like I was saying, the you know, although we had the fresh whiting on Wednesday and that part of the plan is ticked, nothing better than coming to the mark and catching fresh bait to put straight back out, but still pulsing. I mean, you don't get no better than that. We've had a few phone calls from the team checking in.
It looks like it's like tuna feeding out there.
Yeah.
They're all on top of the water, look.
Yeah, yeah.
All the fish are, look.
It's very strange out there, Carl's saying. All the fish are jumping in the water and the birds are just coming, banging straight down and taking them off the top. Madness. I wish you could see it. It's not even worth me putting a camera there because I don't think you'd see it. But get yourself down here, even if it's on a walk with your family. Lovely day out. Half a Mars bar gives you that boost. Rest in my pocket for later. They seem to be now moving.
It is tuna. It is tuna, look. Look, watch out.
Yeah, yeah, it's tuna.
Watch it come out the water now. Watch it come out the water now.
Yeah, Carl's just seen a tuna. What a sight. It's the tuna chasing, is it?
The tuna it is. Look at them. See them, look?
Yeah, yeah. What looks like tuna chasing bait fish. And then the birds are taking the bait fish that are jumping out away from the tuna.
See them, John?
Yeah, yeah. What a sight. There they are.
They're coming clean out the water.
Here. What a sight. Let's have a look, see if we can see it. all the way out there. But all them birds are, that is where the action is happening. Mental. Yeah, see the birds diving now, chasing the smaller fish. That's them.
Oh, it could be dolphins. I think it's dolphins, big shoal of dolphins.
Oh, is it? Just gonna get my video on my phone. See if I can have a look.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, look at that. I'll add this video in. It's quite good footage, to be fair.
Yeah, dolphins.
Yeah, it looks like dolphins chasing the herring, or the bait fish, whatever's out there. And then the birds, look at them, boom. Look at that. What a sight. Wow. What a sight. That's epic. Come on, bring them in this way. Bring the fish in this way, which will bring all the other fish in and make part 2 an epic ending to this little journey we put ourselves on. You know what I just love, without a doubt, fishing. It's in me. I can't stop thinking about it. Our new lights
I thought
are
it
coming.
was tuna at first, so where they're coming out like.
Yeah. Our new lights are coming Tuesday from Unilight. So that's going to be an epic addition to the filming kit. So our filming now in the darkness is going to be in daylight. So yeah, big shout out to them guys.
Am I on this now?
Carl's just asking if he's on the mic. He's around the corner. But yeah, lovely sight that is. I can see the dolphins now. The dolphins are closer in now. What a sight.
Must have been hundreds of dolphins out there.
Yeah.
They're still out there now.
Yeah, I got some footage on my phone we can put on as they go in the film. Like, yeah. So hopefully you guys would have seen that.
The lines have seemed tightened up a bit now, what? The lines have seemed to
Yeah,
tighten
mine's
up.
tightened up now, yeah. It's fishable now, isn't it? I think we're coming into prime time by the look of things. So, time to change the bait now in a couple of minutes anyway. I'm going to put that other fresh herring out and then get back on the herring rods then. And see if we can catch some more fresh bait. So, right then, we have done it. Fresh is best, part 2, done and completed. Have a look at this. Let's get it up nice and slowly. Yeah, a nice touching double figure bullet. This one was on the fresh herring that we've been catching on the feathers. I have had another bite, but nothing come of that one. But Carl, tell him the story, son.
My own fault. I'm going to write that, trying for some fresh bait. Looked at my rod, arced over, didn't set my ratchet today.
Nearly pulled the rod off the stand.
Yeah, John grabbed it, didn't rip, nothing, and all of a sudden, wallop again,
ran off in my hands, but snagged him up.
My own fault, really, didn't set the ratchet. I had a bite before that I did, and I tightened the ratchet ready, and I didn't.
But look, fresh
Just
is
let
best.
him off.
We've done it. It's an hour and a half before tide. We're going to stay a couple of hours after tide and see if we can get some of them spur dogs and even a taupe. So, time to get the rod back out. We haven't got any fresh bait in regards to herring left, but it's time now to put some more of them whiting I caught at the North Channel, put them to the test. But what a fish.
Nice colours.
Beautiful colours. Pembrokeshire at its best. Double figure bullet. Beautiful.
Barely on it, mind there.
Yeah, lovely fish. Let's get the baits back out, is it?
Let's then go.
Right then, back sat in my van on my drive, waiting to go in. Decided to do the outro when I got home. Give me and Carl a chance to catch up on the journey and talk about what's happened today. I know there's only one outcome. Fresh is best. The title of the video. That's what it is. We've done well today. You know, I did catch all them whiting down at the North Channel on Wednesday night. However, I came home and froze them down because I didn't think they'd last until today. You know, that's the freshest frozen bait you're going to get. You know, caught, straight home, freeze them down straight away and put them in the freezer. So, no, that was the freshest we had of frozen. But again, not 100% fresh. We used 9 of them today. We used frozen mackerel. Never had a bite. It was only when we put the fresh herring that we caught, we had bites. I had the bullus, as you've seen. I missed the bite straight after, which probably was a bullus looking at the bite. Carl lost the tope that he spoke about earlier. It just concludes the video nicely. It just proves that fresh is best. We knew anyway, but it was nice to, just put our thoughts into practice, really. I'm not sure what the other guys caught next to us. There was 2 guys next to us who didn't catch anything. And then the 2 guys over the other side, they were catching fresh herring. However, I don't know what they caught in the end. We decided to do this outro on my drive rather than at the mark, because we wanted to view the footage that we'd taken of the birds diving. I know Carl thought he saw a tuna. We've reviewed the footage. We didn't see no tuna. We saw dolphins traveling at speed, chasing the bait fish, and obviously the birds then diving, taking the lucky bait fish that were missed by the dolphins. Fantastic to see. What a sight, and the video's not going to do it justice because I didn't film it all. If I could have filmed it all with a static, steady camera with a great lens, it would have made a great video. I'm not sure how it's turned out for you boys and girls to watch. I'm unsure. I hope it's turned out well, because to watch it was amazing. We've seen some amazing things whilst fishing down West Wales. Fantastic place. We love it. I'm back home now. Carl's just left to take the journey home for himself. So I'm going to get myself in, get a shower, bite to eat and get to bed. Busy day tomorrow. Get myself prepped and ready for episode 9 of the Spooligan Beachcast, which is going to be filmed on Tuesday. So keep your eyes peeled. Keep a lookout for that one. And I just want to thank you all for watching this video. Hopefully you've watched part 1 as well. I tried to make a 2-part video that all come together, and, I think I've done that. So, yeah, I shall see you on the next one. And I shall see you on the beach sometime.